Interacting with the environment in the coastal region of Peru. Peru is a country in South America, and it's made up of three main different regions. You have the rainforests, more inland, then the mountainous region, and we are going to be looking at this yellow area, the coastal region, which is of course right by the water. Living right near the ocean means that people have easy access to the water and the things they can get from it, like the fish. They take out fishing boats and come back with tons and tons of fish they can eat themselves and take and sell in markets to other people, or even ship them to different countries or different areas where people don't get fish quite as easily. There are lots of towns and villages along Peru's coast because there's so many jobs with all of the fishing and then being able to sell the fish afterwards. It's also a great place for tourists to come and visit because there's so much going on and it's pretty beautiful there. Also on the coast is the capital city of Peru, Lima. So one of the most important places in the country is right on the coast. When we talk about the coast, we usually mean all of the area right around the ocean, and the Pacific Ocean in this case. But Peru's pretty neat and unique in the sense that there's three really distinct environments or regions in the country, and the way they progress from one to another is really quick. So right here we have the coast, and then you can see here a whole region of plains, and then it starts to go up into the mountains. Then behind the mountains is all the rainforest. What happens in Peru is all of the rain that falls down from the sky comes down into the mountains, and it's trying to get back to the ocean. So it makes all of these little streams and rivers that are trying to get back through. So this ground or this land at the bottom of the mountains is great for growing different crops and different foods because there's lots of the soil, all the nutrients are washed down from the mountains, and it's easy for the farmers to irrigate and get water to all of their plants. The coastal region in Peru is pretty dynamic. They have tons of fish that they can get out of the sea, and they have all of these plains areas right along the coast where they can grow different things like rice, fruit, and vegetables. The weather in the coastal region of Peru is pretty moderate. It doesn't ever get too hot or too cold. It's pretty moderate, pretty in the middle. It can get pretty cloudy and foggy or hazy because they're so close to the ocean. They get a lot of rain and a lot of those thick, heavy fogs. So there, we have been talking about the coastal region of Peru, all of the great fishing that they're able to do right there in the Pacific Ocean, and also the great plains that just so happen to be right next to the coast and all those flat areas. They are great for growing all those different things like rice and fruit and vegetables, and they have all of the water coming down from the mountains that help them grow things. People love to visit all of the little fancy beach towns along the coast because they're so beautiful and there's so much going on and so much to learn about the culture there. And even the capital of Peru, Lima, is located right in the middle of the coastal region. You can see on this map here that actually most of the towns and villages and cities are all along the coast because it's easy for people to get to. There's lots of stuff that they need that they can get right there. The more you go inland, the harder it is to get stuff up in the mountains and especially in the rainforest. Great, well thanks for watching. I hope you learned a few things about Peru's coastal environment. Talk to you later. Miss T.